Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to NIO Berlin. I'm William. Thank you. I'd like to extend my warm welcome to our users, friends from media, and partners in Europe. Welcome. This event is also live streaming on certain platforms. I'd like to say hello to everyone online. Hello. In 2012, I had a thought on starting a smart EV company. Back then, I used to hike on high mountains where I saw the receding snow line. I realized global warming has been changing the world that we all live in. I felt I should do something. One day, in February 2014, I stood on my balcony and I couldn't see the building a few hundred meters away because of the smog. That was only 1 month before my first child was born. I didn't want my child and his generation to grow up in such an environment. And so I wrote a note telling myself I should take action. In November 2014, NIO was founded. That was the beginning of our story. We aim to create better products and experiences. And the smart EV will become a natural choice for everyone, leading to a more sustainable tomorrow. In November 2016, we unveiled the brand in London. The upper part of the NIO logo is a view of the atmosphere of our planet, representing sky and vision. And the lower half of the road's perspective forward, representing Earth and action. Where sky meets Earth is the horizon. Horizon always symbolizes hope and a new beginning. I believe all of us have seen unforgettable horizons. This beautiful horizon was captured in St. Peter-Ording, a seaside town by a German artist, Stefan Gerlach. From day one, NIO has been a global startup. Talents from different cultures and nations come together to make NIO a leading company. To date, NIO has colleagues from over 40 countries and regions across the world, working for a shared vision. Born to push limits. In June 2015, we won the first FIA Formula E Drivers' Championship. In November 2016, we launched the electric supercar NIO EP9 in London. Everyone liked it. 6 months later, it broke the lap records at Nürburgring Nordschleife. In March 2017, we presented the vision car Eve in Austin, US. Eve is our imagination of the future car, a second living space with autonomous driving, immersive digital experience, and AI companion. From track to road, from imagination to reality. Step by step, we make it happen. Since May 2018, we delivered ES8, ES6, and EC6. This year, we delivered our second generation products in China. ET7 in March, ES7 in August, and ET5 in September. At the end of September, we had over 250,000 users in China and Norway. As of today, our users traveled over 6.8 billion kilometers in total. What reassures our users to travel such a long distance is our chargeable, swappable, upgradable service system, NIO Power. As of today, we have installed 1,158 power swap stations, over 11,000 NIO chargers, and connected to almost 1 million third-party chargers. User experience is not only about products and services, but also about community. In NIO community, we share joy and grow together. NIO House is the space for the NIO community. Here, you can grab a coffee or city drink, join inspirational event, appreciate art, work, relax, meet, and celebrate. There are 83 NIO houses to date, many more to come in Europe. NIO Life connects our users with some of the most talented designers. We have collaborated with over 500 international designers, launched over 1,000 lifestyle products, and delivered 8 million items. Lately, we invited artists in Europe to create the Hello World collection, and 4 of them are here with us today. Welcome. NIO community is active and vibrant. More than 80,000 events and happy gatherings took place. NIO Day, our most anticipated event at the end of each year. NIO Summer is the most widely joined event. This summer, over 220,000 people came together having a good time. NIO community is caring and responsible. Over 16,000 NIO users volunteered in social and community services. Last year, we launched the Clean Parks Initiative and entered a partnership with UNDP and the WWF. Just 10 days ago, we partnered with the Danish Society for Nature Conservation. In 4 Danish nature reserves, we will help with the use of clean energy to preserve the ecosystem. To ensure the sustainable development of our user community, during NIO's IPO in 2018, I transferred 40 million NIO shares beneficially owned by me to the NIO User Trust. NIO users can discuss and propose how to use the economic benefits from these shares. This further deepens our connection with users and advances our aspiration of becoming a user enterprise. Our user community is growing. Since last year, we started delivering services to users in Norway. We announced that by 2025, we will be present in 25 countries and regions. We hope more people enjoy our products and services. This September, Li Hong and I took an ET7 on a road trip of 2,500 kilometers. Starting from Munich, we drove through 5 countries, visited 10 cities, and arrived in Oslo after 10 days. We tested our car, experienced all kinds of public charging stations, visited NIO houses and power swap stations under construction, met our partners, colleagues, and most importantly, our users. Users' advice is essential to us. NIO User Advisory Board, or UAB, is a group of users who volunteer their time to share their ideas and thoughts. There are 270 UAB members in Europe now. They help us a lot. And some of them are here today. Where are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Extraordinary experience won't be possible without an extraordinary team. Our experienced diverse and determined team is here in place, ready to serve our users. Where is the team? There? Over there. Thank you. Thank you, team. Now, I'd like to give the floor to 4 team members, Andreas, Ted, Danilo, and Ralph. They will walk you through NIO's latest products, leading technologies, and our services in Europe. First, let's welcome Andreas, our design director. Andreas, is leading the design of our latest generation cars. In fact, he decided to become a car designer at the age of 10. Welcome.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you. Thank you, William. Hi, everyone. My name is Andreas Nilsson, and it's so nice to be here tonight with all of you here at our NIO Berlin event. We just heard William explain why he started NIO and the vision. And that is exactly the story he told me the first time I met him, and the very reason I wanted to be part of this amazing company. So thank you, William. Okay, today I will share with you NIO Design. Yeah, we have some members here, so cheer me on. At NIO, we believe design is a way to express who you are. Design is a way to express what you want to become. And design is a way to express what you believe in. That is why, before we even designed the product, we designed the NIO value system. Back in 2015, we held workshops here in Europe, actually, to define who we are and what we believe in. And from that day, NIO follows these values. And we believe that acting according to them helps us make a positive impact in this world. Our values are honesty, care, vision, and action. The values are what we believe, and the design principles are how we express them. When you encounter a NIO, you will experience an honest, pure design expression containing caring materials, human qualities, based on visionary, progressive ideas and brought into action in a sophisticated way. Pure, human, progressive, and sophisticated is our DNA and how we design. At every step, reduce complexity, distill down to the essence of the idea. Make the function as beautiful as the form. Sleek silhouettes, clean fascia driven by aerodynamics and technology. Uncluttered design in harmony with any surroundings. Add life, add soul, add heart. Make something inviting. Something that feels familiar, something that senses, emphasizes, and responds. A warm, welcoming ambience, surfaces made from clean plus antibacterial material, interiors that embraces the occupants. Be bold, challenge the accepted, push onwards and upwards. Be part of shaping a more positive future. Separate double dash daytime running lights, Illumiblade tail lamps, waterfalling lighting, fabric-covered speakers, in all, an atmospheric ambience. Now celebrate precision. Perfect every detail through discipline and control. Make a statement out of the understated. The finest window switches, precision detailing, Karoon, an innovative, sustainable material. Pure, human, progressive, and sophisticated. You can see these principles in all kinds of NIO products. Of course, in our cars, but also in our NIO Life products, even in our swap stations. Now, design is not only about expression. Design should also have a purpose. Today, technology advancements brings us possibilities to create greater value for our users. And as William mentioned, back in 2017, the Eve vision car showed our imagination of the future. We think cars in the future will be different in 3 aspects, and here we can create that added value for our users. Autonomous driving can free your time while also making your car safer. And with smart cabin technology, the car will become a second living space, bringing an immersive experience. And we believe AI technology will transform the car from a cold machine into a friendly companion. But bringing concepts into reality is always a challenge, as well as integrating that advanced technology in a harmonious way. In our NIO production cars, we have been implementing these 3 elements. Design for AD. We really embraced our AD sensors as a new architecture and seamlessly integrated the technology into the design. The right thing was to place every single sensor where it should be. And after exhausting every possible solution, we finally found the watchtower LiDAR and camera layout that fully unleashes the performance. We are the first to do this as pioneers. We are setting the trend. A NIO car is a mobile living space with an immersive experience. Again, there's a challenge of fusing technology and a living space. And of course, we want to use the latest digital technology for the cockpit, but we don't want it to feel too intrusive. And the key is in the harmony between these in this environment. When designing the interior space and developing the materials, we already consider the integration of evolving technology. At the same time, though, we take people into account when applying that technology to avoid any intrusive feeling. An overall atmosphere is created through scent, touch, ambient light, giving you an immersive cabin experience. But this is not the ambient lighting you normally see there out on the market. No, it takes the shape of a waterfall and gives you a feeling of sitting in the opera or a cinema. All of this together give you a mobile living space with an immersive experience. We design to make our cars feel like a friendly companion. Now, everyone in the industry has voice control. It's a good form of interaction. But speaking to air is not very natural, is it? We wanted this to feel emotional and natural, like you're talking to a friend. And with AI and advanced technology, we created KnowMe. KnowMe means know me, hence the name. It is now your friendly driving companion and no longer just a cold machine. Through technology and design, we are bringing our imagination into reality. Behind every car and every product, even every part of NIO, you can see our systematic thinking of design and the kind of company that we want to become. Design carries our values: honesty, care, vision, and action. Expressed through our design principles: pure, human, progressive, and sophisticated. This is the way of NIO design. Thank you all. Now, thank you. Now, let me introduce to you the head of our product experience, but also the very first employee of NIO, Ted Lee.
Thank you. Thank you, Andreas. Hi, everyone. My name is Ted Lee, and I'm responsible for product experience at NIO. Today, I will introduce the NIO Smart System, which sets the foundation to all digital product experiences. This system is targeted to create experiences beyond expectation, with an architecture that unifies hardware, software, algorithms, and digital services. A smart system consists of 5 pillars: vehicle computing platform, operating system, in-car smart hardware, smart algorithms, and smart applications. Generation after generation, it grows like an organic and sustainable system, just like a forest. And this is the reason we gave names to all our smart systems in trees. Today, we're launching our newest smart system, Banyan. All products you're going to see today are based on this. It will free people's time, turning a car into a joyful mobile living space and a smart companion. Let me take you deeper into the Banyan. It is our vision to turn a car into a safe and mobile living space. And it is the ultimate mission to intelligent driving systems to free up users' time and reduce accidents. Until today, NIO-assisted driving system has been used over 7 million hours, bringing safety and comfort to all our users. From perception algorithms to mapping and localization, from low-level systems to planning and control logic, NIO has built full-stack R&D capabilities for intelligent driving. Today, we're going to focus on sensing and computing. Aquila, super sensing system with leading sensor hardware and systematic design. 8-megapixel high-resolution cameras delivered in mass production vehicles for the first time. It is one of the most advanced automotive cameras in the world. It is capable of detecting vehicles over 680 meters away, traffic cones over 260 meters away, and pedestrians over 220 meters away. Seeing far means reacting fast, which contributes significantly to reducing accidents and a much more comfortable ride. Every step to improving safety matters, and we believe LiDAR is a must. Aquila's high-performance LiDAR has a 120-degree field of view with a resolution as dense as a 300-line rotary LiDAR, capable of detecting objects up to 500 meters away. This is a real footage taken from Aquila's LiDAR at night. Scenarios like this, driving on highway at night, dark objects on dark road surfaces, or dazzling, unclassified objects, high-resolution LiDAR is absolutely needed to improving safety. With 120-degree horizontal field of view, Aquila is designed to perform in complex cross-traffics as well. Our unique dynamic focus feature can densify and zoom into areas of interest to enhance detection of specific cars, pedestrians, or even pets. With more precise 3D information, it improves safety and usability in urban scenarios. In addition to sensor performance, sensor layout plays an underpinning role to intelligent driving. Aquila's watchtower sensor layout can significantly improve sensor visibility, which is critical in much more complex road conditions. In cities, like the video shown here, sensors are often obstructed by the environment and other vehicles. Comparing to cameras mounted on the B-pillars or side mirrors, Aquila's high-mounted side front cameras reduce blind zones and achieve an overlapped vision redundancy between left and right. This watchtower sensor layout is essential to driving in urban conditions. In addition to these, Aquila comes with 4 3-megapixel enhanced cameras for surround view, 5mm wave radars, 12 ultrasonic sensors, high-precision IMU and GPS, hands-on detection, and advanced driver monitoring system, 33 high-performing sensing units in total. Such a powerful system generates more than 8 GB graphic data per second, equivalent to loading 2 films with 4K resolution in just 1 second. To process such magnitude of data, more powerful computing is needed. NIO supercomputing platform, Atom. Inside the Atom, there are 4 mighty NVIDIA Drive Orin X chips, primary, backup, training, inferencing, with 48 CPU cores, 256 tensor cores, 8,096 CUDA cores, and 68 billion transistors. As a result, Atom have a total computing power of 1,016 trillion operations per second. Supersensing and supercomputing come standard across all products with the Banyan system. And there's more. 22 advanced safety and ADAS features, including parking assist, lane centering control, and even active lane change, all come standard with Banyan as well. We're also delivering NIO's iconic power swap with assisted parking. With advanced algorithms and fusion localization technique, it allows a one-click, hands-free, automated battery swap experience in less than 5 minutes. We have set up an AD testing and development center here in Berlin to continuously develop and release assisted and intelligent driving features that are safe, compliant, and adapted to various road conditions. And this activity started back in April 2021. More advanced safety, assisted, and autonomous driving features are under development. From battery swap to parking, from highway to urban driving, we will roll out new features through the over-the-air updates step by step upon full validation in Europe. Our ultimate goal for the Banyan system is to realize NIO autonomous driving NAD. Under limited conditions and compliant to regulations, we will communicate this in the near future. A free mobile living space is also a progressive living space with the latest technology. This is a new generation of digital cockpit. It's simply intuitive and easy to use. 4 screens integrated seamlessly, yet not being intrusive, celebrating the smart technology in a human way. Our user interface is also pure, sophisticated, and intuitive. A good balance of aesthetic appearance and functional intuitiveness enabled our UI design to win the User Interface Award at the IF Design Awards 2022. What's powering all is the latest generation of NIO digital cockpit platform embedded with Qualcomm's 8155 chipset, boosting the AI computing, image processing, and multimedia entertainment to the next level. Banyan comes with a full set of the most advanced connectivity, including 5G capability, Wi-Fi 6, the world's first ultra-wideband smart key, of course, Bluetooth, NFC, and DAB come standard. On the outside, Sony's latest 3-megapixel enhanced surround view cameras allows improvement over low light performance condition significantly. This allows Banyan to achieve more advanced sensing and AI capabilities, like 3D surround view, like transparent chassis, and vision-based parking assist. We will also deliver Guardian mode through over-the-air updates, which provide deep reassurance when you're away from the car. Banyan also provides great experience in stationary scenarios. Power keep mode keeps air conditioning and smart system up and running when you're away from the car, vehicle is locked. Solve the pain point of getting out of the car shortly for pickups and even paying fees. Camping mode keeps all lights and display off when you're sleeping inside, keeping the temperature and fresh air circulated while giving you freedom by stalling the gear and pedals to avoid misoperation. Of course, pets. Pet mode ensures the safety of pets as well as the reassurance to their owners. With more features like this, we discovered a new pain point for smart EVs: too many features. To simplify efforts while fulfilling diversified user needs, we need smarter solutions. And this is Banyan's Smart Action function. It allows over 45 triggers and over 150 functions to be highly customizable and automated. You can even create your own smart action and share or download from others. Here's an example from our users called Lounge Mode. From the naming to the voice interaction, a variety of automated steps can be precisely sequenced. From display, lighting to seating, massaging, fragrances, even playing a slight white noise as the background. This perfectly exemplifies our philosophy of creating a mobile living space. And we didn't stop there. With cutting-edge technology, we can turn the automotive interior into a fully immersive digital space. We call it Panel Cinema. With pioneering in-car interaction system, it brings joy through all senses to our users through video, audible, haptics, and even scents. Waterfall ambient light and smart fragrance serves as a base note to a living room-like interior. Standard with 23 high-end speakers at 1,000 watt power, Banyan has the world's first mass-produced 7.1.4 surround system with Dolby Atmos inside. Industry-leading Direct Pro spatial audio and sound tuning algorithms enhance a true immersion with enriched fidelity and depth of sound. We also provide Spotify and Tidal as premium audio content, and we'll continue to provide more audio and video content and even karaoke in the future. Yeah. Thank you. We will also need one more thing, which is a much more immersive video experience. And AR, augmented reality, is the best technology to achieve panel cinema experience. This is the NIO AR glass, the world's first in-car smart glasses with hardware, software, algorithms, and content natively designed for Banyan. When you turn it on, a virtual 130-inch immersive display emerges 3 meters away, completely breaking the limit of physical screens. With dual-lens glasses, it naturally supports 3D movies in a vivid way. Even when the vehicle is in motion, our industry-first stabilizer algorithm allows a smooth and comfortable viewing experience without even shaking. Light, sound, augmented reality, a truly immersive digital space is made possible with the Banyan system. Inside this progressive living space, we also need a smart companion. Our vision is to bring cars alive, a car with emotions. As a user, being able to know me is the ultimate experience target, and this had led us to creating the world's first in-car AI system, Know Me. Back in 2015, we already believed that AI, especially voice conversation technology, will grow exponentially. But the key to it is more than speech. Especially inside the car, people talking to cars feel more like talking to the air, without a listener, without eye contact. And we want users to speak to someone. That is the reason why we invented the first in-car physical AI embodiment. And it comes with 2 distinct characters. This is Know Me Halo. It is an avatar of the car, communicating with you through a crisp light band and a glowing bass. Designed with a sense of technology and sophistication, Halo's voice is also designed to fit its techie style that has a special texture on top. And this is your familiar Nomi Mate. Mate is a useful and curious spirit, talking to you in a warm and human way. When you open the door, Mate turns its head and greets you. Every single seat can talk to Mate freely with sophisticated algorithms behind it. Mate comes with numerous emojis while performing different tasks, like navigation. There are much more than this. Today, we're going to give you a brief introduction, but there are more to explore and discover. Today, Nomi generates 1.5 million conversations in a single day. It not just plays an important role for grown-ups, but has also become a great companion to children in the family. This is a warm photo taken by our user advisory board member, Mustafa in Norway, and his daughter, Eliana. He's here, my friend. She loves Nomi, but she loves to dress up Nomi even better. At this moment, Eliana thinks Nomi is her true companion. What a lovely scene. Nomi is still learning and growing. With the delivery of Banyan, Nomi Mate is able to speak in English, German, and Norwegian, with Danish, Swedish, and Dutch coming a quarter later. We have established a development center for AI technology also in Berlin, and Nomi will continue to learn more languages and become smarter. Lastly, and as the first greeting, I will kindly ask Nomi to say a word in German. Hope it works.
Hi Ted, hi zusammen, ich bin Nomi. Ich lerne noch, entwickle mich weiter und freue mich darauf, euch alle bald zu sehen.
Thank you, Nomi. We will see you soon. Like Nomi, iteration and upgrade has always been NIO's product foundation since the beginning. Back in 2018, the very first ES8 was already designed to be upgradable, and we continue to enhance it. Today, Banyan have more than 50 FOTA upgradable controllers in the body, chassis, power, infotainment, and assisted driving domain, ensured with advanced data security and user privacy from cloud to edge. Based on this capability, we have completed more than 100 updates to our users in China in the past and pushed more than 260 new features. And we will continue to bring a satisfactory experience to our users in Europe. This is Banyan, a new generation of NIO smart system. With leading hardware and software integration, it makes our product a true free mobile living space, a smart companion that makes life joyful. Now, I would like to introduce my next colleague to talk about our vehicle technology. Danilo and I have been working together since the very beginning of this company, and we together have created many industry firsts. He's the real expert that manages to push automotive engineering to the limit. Here's Mr. Danilo Tilbadi. Welcome to the stage.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you, Ted. Hello, everyone. Warm welcome to this event. I'm Danilo, Head of Vehicle Engineering in NIO. Ted gave us a very good explanation of what makes an EV smart. It means pure, intuitive, thought-through mobile living space. But what makes NIO product premium? Let me start with high performance. From day one, we set very high standards for ourselves, and we are living up to those step by step. While breaking records, NIO has also developed its understanding of ultimate performance. And since then, every NIO product has high performance in its DNA. High performance EV should have powerful powertrain, highly efficient power electronics, precise and confident handling. Electric Drive System, or EDS, is the powerhouse of electric vehicles. And NIO is one of the very few car companies capable of developing and manufacturing such complex systems on its own. Like every NIO car, the 3 models we are going to launch today all come with dual-motor intelligent all-wheel drive. They're able to sprint from 0 to 100 in less than 4 seconds, and associated with a braking distance within 34 meters, we can truly say that every NIO car is as powerful as a supercar. Moreover, in our 2nd generation EDS, we use silicon carbide, which is a technology that further boosts power and efficiency. Each car is as well equipped with very advanced chassis system. Air suspension, continuous damping control on ET7 and EL7, and front and rear 5-link suspension, hydraulic rebound stop on ET5. But hardware is just the first step. NIO in-house developed intelligent chassis unit, bring together controls of air springs and CDC dampers. This enables our European and Chinese team to precisely tune the chassis character on every model, balancing the handling and comfort needs of our users. Thanks to our proprietary software, photo updates will bring additional flexibility and iterations. In conclusion, we offer multiple intelligent drive modes to fulfill different driving scenarios. And you can still use our custom mode to personalize your driving experience at its best. But it's not just about performance. Premium also means enjoying the ride in your mobile living space. This vision of joyful journey propels NIO to make continuous cutting-edge technological exploration. We try our best to build this space with uncompromised safety, sustainable manufacturing processes, to achieve healthy, comfortable, reassuring in-car environment. We always go all out to improve user safety. NIO global model not only fulfill the 5-star standards in mainstream markets, but also adopt higher standards in many critical scenarios. Here you have just one of many examples. As an electric vehicles, we need the high voltage system to be stable and safe after any crash. Therefore, we designed the front center pole crash test, which is adding up to all the existing crash test scenarios from the safety organization. Additionally, let me also tell you that the official Euro NCAP test of ET7 are ongoing as we speak, and we expect the results to be published in mid-November. When it comes to production, we use the industry-leading casting technique, transform the rear floor of ET5 from over 50 pieces into a concise 2-piece design. Within integral casting, production becomes more environmentally friendly and efficient. With this approach, vehicle mass and space can be further optimized. We've also built a closed-loop process to make sure that 100% of the redundant aluminum can be recycled back to our production line. But it's not only about being safe and environmentally friendly. We also want the car to be spacious. So we optimize the vehicle layout, maximize the utilization of the wheelbase, and deliver more room for the passengers in the car. NIO roominess efficiency is 65% over the wheelbase, which is leading in our market segment. When it comes to quietness, on each model, we use solutions like silent tires and laminated glass, but in combination with the body, EDS, and acoustic pack optimization, all to keep you away from any external noise. As a result, NIO MVH performance is in the leading position within the premium segment. And how about harmless interior material? The Haptex PU material, which covers the majority of the internal surfaces that will be touched every day, has the strictest harmless requirement. It has been recently certified by OECOTEX Standard 100 as a product class 1, the level of products for baby. NIO car is a mobile living space for you and also your family. Safe, roomy, quiet, harmless, with such a friendly mobile living room. Our users would wish to stay in it for a really long time and mileage. We recently bought back from a user an old friend. This ES6 clocked over 400,000 kilometers, and we want to see if it's still in good condition. Car-level testing shows that the acceleration, braking, and in-cabin quietness are still on the same level of a new car. But not to leave any stone unturned, we also did a teardown, and we are now testing the part-level performance after 400,000 kilometers. We'll share the results with you later. You might have noticed here that there is one special part, that it looks fresher than any other, and it is the battery pack. Following, I will introduce our thinking and how we make this happen. It's chargeable, swappable, upgradable is the NIO Power total solution. For that, we have come up with the CSU architecture also for our vehicles. Chargeable, we have the CCS2 charge port, which can support AC charging up to 11 kilowatt and DC charging up to 140 kilowatt and giving you over 140 kilometer range in 10 minutes. It's swappable. On the vehicle, we have the innovative Bay-Bolt concept, which is durable and robust. It reliably secures the battery to the underbody and enables precise battery swapping. As of today, we have completed over 13 million swaps for our users. I can say that the reliability and robustness of our swapping mechanism is very well verified. Well, it's also upgradable. We have unified the dimension and interfaces of all battery packs, and we have a NIO in-house developed battery management system. We currently provide 2 battery packs, the standard range and the long range. You can use standard range for daily commute and flexibly upgrade to long range at the power swap station. Starting next year, the 150 kilowatt-hour battery will be available in Europe with significant increase in range. Agile and powerful, safe and reliable, NIO has the mechanical qualities that premium brands are famous for. More than that, thanks to the innovative CSU architecture, every NIO car is a high-performance electric vehicle with chargeable, swappable, and upgradable battery. This, we believe, is the new horizon of engineering. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's welcome ET7, EL7, and ET5. Aren't they beautiful? It's such a great moment. It's such a great moment for all of us in NIO to see these amazing cars on stage in Berlin. It's really paying off all the long working hours and sleepless nights. But let me introduce them one by one. ET7, ready for tomorrow. NIO Smart Electric Flagship Sedan. NIO Iconic X-Bar and double-dash daytime running lights, together with the watchtower sensor layout in the roof, ET7 is a futuristic and perfect blend of technology and beauty. Its flagship dimension let every occupant enjoying a spacious interior. Outstanding drag coefficient of 0.208, with dual motor system coming standard, model has a total power of 480 kilowatt and can sprint from 0 to 100 in just 3.8 seconds. The air suspension and CDC make sure the car is powerful yet poised anytime. With 100 kilowatt-hour battery, its WLTP driving range is up to 580 kilometers. Now let me show you the way to get in. Thanks to the ultra-wideband technology, or UWB, the car will timely unlock when you approach. The frameless window and soft close system not only make the door pure and progressive in form, but also very convenient and elegant in function. ET7 interior is a perfect interpretation of your second living room. Spacious, comfortable, sophisticated, with human touch. Air vents on the front and rear are smart, seamlessly integrated. They're able to adjust direction and fan speed according to the situation. Heating, ventilation, massage are all standards on 4 seats, and the rear seats are also equipped with our innovative air cushion system. Smart, elegant, and poised, this car is a perfect embodiment of NIO exterior philosophy of design for AD and interior philosophy of the second living room. This is ET7, the smart electric flagship sedan. Thank you. The next is an SUV, also on the 7 segment, EL7. EL7 is a mid-large SUV. It is dynamic with peerless performance in its segment. It is versatile, comfortable, and confident in all scenarios. It has perfect mid-large SUV dimension for the European market. Elegant, yet powerful profile on side view, and a drag coefficient of 0.263 is one of the best among its segment. EL7 has a power output of 480 kilowatt and a torque output of 850 Newton meter. It accelerates from 0 to 100 in only 3.9 seconds. Electric range is up to 513 kilometers in WLTP. When you get into it, you will be welcomed by this open yet cocooning space with pure and well-organized structure. EL7 comes with ultra-fit seats, which are delicately designed to support occupant neck, shoulder, back, lumbar, and pelvis. They are not only comfortable, but also ergonomic, as certified by AGR in Germany. NIO Unique lounge seat comes as standard on EL7, and with big backrest inclination, together with power leg support and footrest, it creates an unprecedented relaxation for the front passenger. EL7 has a generous trunk volume in which you will easily fit 2 big and 2 medium suitcases. With the second row backrest folded flat, the trunk volume is boosted to over 1,500 liters, with a maximum length of over 1.8 meters. EL7 certainly offers good versatility for various trip and use cases. All the 3 models launched today are equipped with the electric tow bar. EL7 electric tow bar has a maximum towing capacity of 2 tons. During driving, EL7 can supply power to the trailer. It also comes with exclusive trailer mode for better towing performance, driving stability, and safety. With extraordinary performance, versatile application, EL7 is an extension of your home, and EL7 far beyond. Now, the last model I'm going to introduce to you will spice up today's event. Ignite the senses. NIO ET5 is a smart electric mid-size sedan. It's edgy, progressive, dynamic, fun to drive. It's the most compact NIO product from a dimension standpoint. ET5 has many design details inherited from NIO supercar EP9, such as the sleek double-dash DRL, muscular hood lines, and aerodynamic air curtains. Soft closed door, frameless windows, flash door handles compose a pure side profile, while the powerful shoulder, ducktail spoiler, and blade-shaped diffuser accentuate the progressive silhouette. ET5 is such a combination of technology and beauty. It's strong in brawn and brain. It's worth mentioning that ET5 is the model with the most color options among NIO cars. They match perfectly with the energetic and vibrant lifestyle of our users. Front and rear 5-link suspension, dual motor, 50-50 weight distribution provide top-notch handling performance. Peak power of 360 kilowatt and peak torque of 700 Newton meter. Acceleration from 0 to 100 within 4 seconds. High performance, 4-piston fixed calipers bring this car from 100 to a complete stop in just 33.8 meters. Range goes up to 580 in WLTP. The interior of ET5 is a further continuation of NIO's second living room design language. It's sophisticated, unique, with human touch. And thanks to the multi-sense technology introduced by Ted, you can turn it into a place of immersive excitement. It's boosting your mood. NIO ET5 is a car that nicely merged the supercar DNA with design for AD, a car that brings immersive sense experience in a pure and progressive space. ET5, ignite the senses. NIO ET7, the smart electric flagship sedan. NIO EL7, the smart electric mid-large SUV. ET5, smart electric mid-size sedan. They all coming with CSU architecture, chargeable, swappable, upgradable. Each of them comes with outstanding design, abundant features, and peerless performance. Each of them is highly competitive in its own segment. And all of them are following the NIO DNA. They are designed for AD, equipping a Kila super sensing system with 33 high-performance sensors, Adam with 1016 TOPS computing power, and 22 ADAS features are offered as standard. They are all mobile living space for the users, smart, spacious, immersive, sustainable. They are acting as thoughtful companion, know you, care about you, share your joyful journeys with you and your family. Now, I think you might wonder how such innovative products will be made available to the European users. So let me invite my dear friend Ralph. He's General Manager of NIO Germany, and is absolutely the most qualified person to introduce our innovative business model and services.
Thank you, Danilo. Thank you, Danilo. A big and warm welcome, Europe. Dear users, media guests, partners and friends. Mein Name ist Ralf Kranz. Ich bin General Manager für NIO in Deutschland. Herzlich willkommen. I'm honored to speak to you today on behalf of all my colleagues within the European markets. The team in Europe has been growing fast during this year to prepare for the market entry. With Ruben Keuter leading his team in the Netherlands and Matthias Lundgren for Sweden, as well as Marius Heiler having already successfully launched our first market, Norway, and just celebrated the first anniversary, is now also responsible for Denmark. Hey guys, please stand up. Together with our brilliant team around the world, we are working tirelessly to fulfill NIO's vision in Europe, the first continent outside of Asia. My first encounter with NIO happened 4 years ago in 2018 on a business trip to Shanghai. This March, I revisited China, had a look at the factory, joined our service operations team, tried out power swap stations, and created one of our popular city drinks at NIO House. To me, the most memorable moment was the honor of delivering some NIO ES8 to their users, and to witness the active and engaged user community. What inspired me to join NIO? The people. It's our colleagues and partners, and especially our users. Our goal in Europe is to provide premium products, services beyond expectations, and to build a thriving community. The satisfaction of our users measures our success. We always put users' interests first. Over the past couple of months, we have onboarded all the UAB members, sharing their valuable feedback, ideas, and opinions with us. You're so important to us, and I would like to say thank you to you on behalf of all my colleagues in Europe. UABs, I think you're here, we heard you. Please make some noise again. With our innovative swappable battery, users will be back on the road in less than 5 minutes. Just a couple of months ago, we won the Green Tech Award for Sustainable Innovation in the German automotive magazine Autobild, which shows the relevance of the power swap stations for the electric market. Our first ever power swap station in Europe is situated in Oslo, Lier. Just last week, our first German power swap station went live in Susmarshausen and is available now for swaps between Munich and Stuttgart right at the A8. The closest power swap station to here is located just a few kilometers away in Berlin-Spandau. It will be soon ready for service. In Europe, we will have more than 20 PSS by 2022 in service and more than 120 stations by 2023. Through our partnerships, we provide access to over 380,000 third-party chargers in Europe. If our users want to charge, upgrade or swap, NIO Power combines our holistic offer for a revolutionary charging experience. In our NIO app, you have full access to all the functions you need. When you drive a NIO, you always get the full service package. Whether it's maintenance, repairs, or a courtesy car while yours is in the workshop. To achieve this, we have established a network of authorized service centers in all major city areas of the 5 European countries. If our users can't come to us, we will come to them. We have established a network of mobile service technicians who can visit our users. The NIO app contains all the features a user would expect for NIO service. As the central point of contact, you can access car data, book workshop services, and communicate with us. Products and services are the foundation. It's just the foundation. We are doing more than that, building a user community. NIO House is the space for the NIO community. It's a place of inspiration and fellowship. As you can see here in this picture, this is a corner of our NIO House in Oslo. I think it's a great place to meet friends and spend memorable moments together, right? Since its opening in 2021, the NIO Houses in Oslo has counted 423,000 visitors in just 1 year. The next NIO House in Europe is just a few kilometers away from here. Situated at the legendary Kudamm, we will open our NIO House in Berlin soon. And I would like to take this opportunity and invite you all to experience this special place. The next NIO locations will open in Hamburg, Frankfurt, Düsseldorf, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Copenhagen, Stockholm, and Gothenburg. And more will follow. So far, we have been sharing a lot about our product, services, and community. Now, I would like to present to you how we redefine owning a car. Again, let's start by listening to our users.
My life is constantly changing. If I'm doing something right now, it doesn't mean I'm still doing it in 5 years.
I like the idea that I can adjust my car like I would adjust anything else.
I want to have the freedom of choice which car I am driving and which car suits me.
I would say right now it's all about flexibility.
I think it's really important that a brand listens to their community.
Well, I think community these days in every way is really important. We have to rely on each other.
Being part of a community means that you can actually influence what's happening.
The perfect ownership would be that a car represents who I am at that time when I'm driving the car.
I just want to go with the product that I have right now, and if I don't like it within a year, I would just replace it with something that I would like to have then.
I like car ownership to be full service.
No surprises. Keep it simple, yeah.
Like an app. So you do like this, and then everything is fixed for you.
NIO subscription is the new way to own a car. Our users have the choice between short and long-term mobility, reflected in a transparent and fair pricing model. With our short-term flexible plan, you can cancel every month with just a 2-week notice. Or you can choose a customizable fixed duration between 12 and 60 months. Freedom of choice is one of the main pillars of our offer. You can select between various configurations, including the size of the battery. The NIO subscription includes a very free package of services for all users. Comprehensive insurance, maintenance, winter tires, courtesy car, and battery as a service. And optional door-to-door delivery and pickup. All our users are part of our NIO community and will receive invitations to outstanding NIO house events and other activities. And we reward our users for their loyalty with NIO points, which can be redeemed, for example, to shop at NIO Live. NIO subscription offers the most innovative and fairest pricing model. With a flexible contract, you can switch cars as much as you like. It auto-renews if not cancelled 14 days in advance. The monthly rate decreases as the car ages over time. With a fixed contract, you select your car once and start at a lower fixed price. The subscription period runs between 12 to 60 months and auto-renews to flexible plan if not terminated by the user. Let's look now at our NIO subscription pricing. For the fixed subscription plan with a 36-month duration and a 75 kilowatt-hour battery, our monthly rate in Germany for ET7 starts from €1,199. For EL7 from €1,299 and for ET5 from €999. The flexible subscription plan starts at a slightly higher monthly rate and will decrease over time. Find out all details about our prices on our NIO app or website. How does NIO subscription work? You select your NIO with a fixed or flexible plan and configure it with a wide range of choices. You subscribe through a simple booking process. You pick up your car or receive it by convenient fast home delivery. Enjoy our NIO model with access to a worry-free service, NIO community and loyalty program. Keep, return or swap your car. It is simple and transparent. And we have a special offer for users who subscribe by December 31st this year. They will receive pickup, home delivery and return care for free. Just right now, all the systems in the background are ready to receive your orders. You can download the NIO app or visit our website to subscribe. We will now take orders for NIO ET7, pre-orders for NIO EL7 and NIO ET5. Deliveries for NIO ET7 will start from October 16 in Germany and the Netherlands. And from November 15 in Sweden and Denmark. Delivery of the NIO EL7 will begin end of January 2023 and NIO ET5 end of March next year. Dear users, media guests, partners and friends, tonight I spoke to you about the power of community and what we are doing to create a user enterprise. I shared with you the European updates for our innovative services and power solutions. And last but not least, I introduced our flexible business model, NIO Subscription, that will redefine the automotive user experience. Flexibility is the new premium. Thank you. I would like to ask William back on stage, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you, Will.
I totally agree. Flexibility is the new premium. Totally agree. Yes. And we look forward to providing our products and services in Europe and building a vibrant and responsible community together with you. Dear friends, thanks for coming. Thank you all, and enjoy the night. Thank you.